Okay, welcome back to the Quest for Details. Welcome for your first time. We are out on highway. Do you know what highway this is? You remember? We're with Olive and we're gonna go meet Grandma out on the other side of Mount Lassen, one of California's active volcanoes, and we are taking a little roadside break, and I thought that I would show you where we are at and what we are doing. We're headed out east, and we have just climbed up out of the very north end of the Central Valley of California, and I will try and show you anything that I think is cool that you want to look at, because that's my job. And you're totally invited along. We're going fishing. It's not going to be a fishing video though, very much. Might show you some of the stuff that we catch and eat, but gonna go hang out with family and enjoy the time. But I'm sure there's a lot of cool geology that I can find also. So let's go. Definitely just cruising down the back road of California. There is no white line on it, and we're just cruising. Just out in the middle of nowhere. Got about 55 more minutes of this going on. Beautiful landscape. Here you have the Sierras coming down to meet the Siskiyous on the far side to pinch off the top of the valley. Wow! I'd like to detect that. That is somebody's. Look how tall that house was. That's somebody's fireplace. Wow, so there was a big house there and now nothing left. And this was their view. Oh, and they had water here. Look how green this little, oh, it's flowing. A little creek is flowing out here. That is an asset for sure. It's the end of a drought here too. About to go through just the most beautiful little, I mean, we're on the slopes of a volcano. Do you see the cedars? Anything out front, two of them. Beautiful. So we were up in the national forest sweeping down from Lassen. These are all ponderosas and firs and different pines and cedars. Oh yeah. There's what Olive looks like now that she's a sophomore in high school. Look at the rhododendrons, and the temperature here is just so much cooler. And we're catching it right now in fall, so we gotta go meet Grandma. It's getting late. She's already up there. Lassen National Forest. See the sign ahead? Oh yeah. Eskimo Hill Summit, elevation 5,933 feet. We just drove by the Lassen National Park entrance. Definitely getting into the slopes of the volcano land. Just big pumice piles everywhere. We've gotten to the cabin. We're staying at the Hat Creek RV Resort and Campground, and this highway kind of follows it, so I am going to drive over the next mile or so here and find a little pull-out where we can pull the car right over to the ferns and the trees and the cold water. And they just released a bunch of trout this morning or something. We're in them. We have a little bit of sunlight. Oh, that's such a crazy drive. We just drove over a volcano. Okay. Good stuff. Here we are. This is the type of setting. Just gorgeous. It's running all along through these bushes here. Just the most ever clear flowing water you could imagine. I'm gonna bring you some lures and a pole. And yeah, I'll see you out there. Salmon eggs. And the deal out here is always sneak up to the holes and don't let the trout see you. Ooh. Ooh. This is so freaking beautiful. Oh my gosh. Are you seeing this? Oh. Okay. Hey everybody at home, how cute you are. Chipmunk! Hey, come here. Come say hi to these people. Yeah! It's okay, come on. There he goes, wild one. Uh-oh, all the other ones are answering back. They're going to eat us. Hi. Okay, for anybody who does not want to see a dead fish, this is your core and dead animal warning. For food, these are released out of a hatchery. They are not wild. You're not allowed to keep the Goldens and the other ones that are native here, I believe. Just these. So they're raised in the tens of thousands and released. And I absolutely feast on that. Please don't hate me for being a fishing person. But these are also raised by human beings and put into a fishing creek. So, okay, back to the cabin to cook some food. It was a good first day, for sure. Just coming to an end. Okay, here's the inside of the cabins. Give you a quick little walk around. They have bathrooms, showers, toilets, all that. Oh, dining area, full-on fridge, freezer, kitchenette, all that, and TV. There, you can also get Wi-Fi here. I think it's $7 a night. And there's Olive, just organizing her tackle box. And yeah, these are pretty authentic too. They have some old windows in them and old wood on the outside. And this is a 2-bed, and then that folds out also. So not bad. Microwaves and everything else, and then porch, fire rings, and the creek is right there. Cool little logbook too. We'll be sure to put our little message in there. These are always fun. Let me show you the front porch. They're just about perfect. They are actual authentic cabins in a cabin setting in Ponderosa Pines. But they have all the modern amenities and stuff, but they haven't been turned into like a Tahoe cabin. It's not like a big old house. Sometimes you get there and it's not cabin-y. This is very much a cabin. Well, thank you for taking us to the cabin.
And thank you for catching a trout. That already fixes the I didn't get skunk thing.
Yeah, for sure.
And me and Debbie too. I said, God gave us both a fish today, Deb. And then we fished for another hour after, because I said, if we don't catch a fish in 15 minutes in any of these, because we had already went to 3 other holes. We didn't get down there until late. And then I hear her hook up, but I had just caught that nice guy. And he was so strong, but I had another hike to be able to access, the water itself to wash him and get him all in there, so.
Already got 1 trout this morning and we're going out for more. Okay, I'm tripping. I'm trying to meet up with these guys, and yeah, the direction sometimes when you between people caravanning, especially when fish fever is on, everybody's like grunting. You've all been there. Oh, and they run off. So back down out this. Oh, it's beautiful. Poor truck. They didn't know it was going to do any of these uphills. That's the classic story. Woo! There's a highway over there close. Here we go. Oh! It's real. This is the flow of the Cache Creek the entire way. And I found a pool where they are schooling up. I'm going to try and fish them.
So this is why I fish off my little ledge here. I got a super careful.
Yeah, you do.
I
Jeez.
put my butt here.
I guess you just climb out down there, go with the water if you go. Yep. Done my fishing, turned it into catching. Got my family time. Oh, there's Olive behind me, sneaking up on me. We are right in a migration of robins. They're coming up this corridor and they're super close to the ground. And you can see what they are. And they're just whizzing by. Beautiful. So, I'm walking back. I'm limited out. Yay. Hobbit fishing. You can come with me.
I'll come with you.
It's morning, and we are in Lassen National Forest. Unfortunately, that looks like fire smoke over there. It wasn't there before.
Yeah.
But crack of dawn, and I'm here too. And fingers crossed, we're gonna go get a couple more fish for the freezer. What are you doing, tracking?
Yeah. I'm trying to see what.
That's how hobbits track. I guess they're closer to the ground, so. Something about being the first person on the hole for the day, though. It's pretty magic. I'm gonna cast once in here. Just once. To Spatter Trail. It's a geologic zone. This is a self-guided little thing that we got here from the inn. Welcome to Spatter Trail. This 1.5 mile loop trail will take you to the origin of the recent Hat Creek lava flow, an area with many spatter cones and associated volcanic features. Some portions of the trail are steep. Due to hot, dry conditions, it is best to take this hike in the early morning or late afternoon. They have nice clear maps at the parking lot. These are some of the geologic features that you can find here on this walk. And here are some of the spatters.
Please.
Yeah.
All right.
Come on, cover it up. That These are such massive trees.
Here you can see a small lava tube exposed because part of its roof collapsed.
And all these trees covered in this really beautiful lichen. And I was just told that the reason for there being so much lichen here is because it grows in places with the least air pollution. So this has really clean air up here. And everything is covered in this chartreuse. Very beautiful. This is all outside of Lassen Park, just in the National Forest. A lot of this rock is relatively new in geologic sense, so there isn't a lot of organic material built up over it. So you're looking at some very hardy plants that are pioneers and the first waves of things to come in. Plus, remember, they have to live under snow because we're up at 4,000 to 6,000 feet areas here, and somewhere near 4 right now, I think. So these are actually snowy areas that you're looking at. All of these little plants are flushing out their autumn colors, so adding even more yellows to the whole thing. We have a light cloud cover, and it's like the perfect temperature. It's about 78 degrees at the most.
Follow it about 50 feet where it intersects with Spatter Trail.
The Pacific Crest Trail is up ahead, and this intersects with it. And the little section that goes by where we are staying has a post office where people get their supply drops and such. And this is High Manzanita, Chaparral Lake Zone, Sage Scrub. The pathway is a good example right here of Puzzle Rock, a lava when it starts breaking apart. And then these are the actual puzzle pieces left scattered to the side. Oh, here's a piece right on the roadside. See the spatteriness of that? That's part of a fountain. Somebody else has already picked that up. See that? The flow on it? See, that was coming down. So if you can picture how a candle melts, you know, so a fountain would build up just like a mineral fountain does, and so this was like coming down the side of it, you know? Bloop, 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 bloop.
Spatter cones, meaning that they'd be like bloop, and like it would be like splat.
Exactly, so some of them did do that, so you'll see the big cow pie shaped ones, and ones that are triangular, like teardrops that flattened out at the bottom. But some parts of it where it was actually fountaining out has that candle wax drip look also. So look at these cones. These are different for collecting.
Oh, whoa.
For your smellies. That's
bit.
pretty cool.
Wait, did that just make a smell when you did that?
I don't know.
Didn't you smell that, Ollie?
No, but yeah.
So we are realizing that we did not follow the correct trail, so we wandered off in the national forest and we are on the Pacific Crest Trail. As crazy as that is.
Well, the ranger did warn me.
And we were warned,
And we still...
and I know better, but still. So it says here, the large symmetrical volcano in front of you is Sugarloaf Peak, a young lava cone, probably less than 10,000 years old, and it's topped with a cinder cone. Yep, we're on the Pacific Crest Trail. Okay. How was your first experience?
You're gonna go to Canada?
I think we're headed to Mexico. Mars is ready to go. No, 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 no.
You know what?
How beautiful is that? Just boom. And the wind is just blowing gentle and breezy like you would imagine hiking through the Sierras. Just awesome. Okay, we made it back. And
It's Christmas for this.
Playing my song.
bacon cooking, coffee on, all that. Sunshine through the window. Danielle and Olive already went home last night, and then we will all be making our way across California now. Gonna go fishing for a little while and see what else we get up to. I'm gonna explore all the way home. You're still invited. Good morning. Okay, so we are here just past where the old station, and this big old pullout, that's Highway 44. I'm gonna stash some diamonds and some stickers. And there's the mountains, that's 44, that's headed out to, what's the waterfalls that are down there?
Huh?
What's the waterfalls that are down there?
Bernie Falls.
Bernie Falls. So, in that direction back towards the Central Valley. So, how about in this big old stump here, in the base of this big old tree, kind of see where you are. There's the road, there's another big old tree, but we're here. The river runs all along here. If you get a chance, stop and check it out. But yeah, let's take this bag of diamonds and this bag of diamonds and some stickers. We'll put them right back in there. And we'll put pine cones all over them here. And that's where they'll be. The stump of that tree sitting next to that one in this parking lot along the way right past Old Station and the Hat Creek RV campground and resort and the other campground and then the picnic area. And then you get to this stretch and there they are. Good luck. Getting ready to go massacre some fish. It's a sleigh. Second fish of the day, rainbow trout, Hat Creek 2022. Good job. Mom's third fish. Beautiful fish. Congratulations. Oh, we got off?
Yeah.
Oh.
You filming my worms?
And this is where I'm fishing. Where all the robins are drinking this morning. There's a series of rapids and water pools and then a deep splash pool here. Oh. All these flat volcanic lands around here seem to harbor so many birds and so much life. And then this is the main vein. There are so many robins that have come and filled these trees around us. And they're all drinking and bathing right here. There's Lassen, So we are on the back side of it. And if I could get to another spot, I could show you Shasta here. So we are in the geologic zone. We're below us, deep below us, into a huge, huge trench. The Pacific plate is being stuffed, and it has gone down deep enough to melt and bubble up and create these volcanoes, and we are in that line, and this is where rocks are born. I will when we're done fishing. Are you limited out? You limited out?
Yeah.
Congratulations. There she is. Banks of the Hat Creek 2022, limited out. How many hours? Good stuff. We're going underwater. 3 hours. Yep. Limited out, both of us. Ah. Okay. Okay, end of that trip. We're about to go down to the last gas station and we bomb for a ways, but then we're going to different sides of the Central Valley. So I will see them down the road. And I will see you down the road, I hope, if you'll join me again. I don't know what you got out of this, maybe something. I post my treasures and I post the other things in life that are treasures too. So, hope you enjoyed it also. Off down the road. California 36 west. That way goes up to the volcanoes and stuff, and that way down to the Central Valley. We're on one of the first rises. There's little truck scales here, a big cut on the other side. This is what it looks like. And hidden at the base of that sign right there is going to be some diamonds and some stickers. This. Let's see here. Where shall we put it? Right like that. So that'll be there, okay? There you go.